It is weird. If it's going to get to the point where people aren't going to be able to lie. So when they apply for jobs and you say, so what have you done in the past? They're going to say, I'm a thief, I'm a child trafficker, and I've taken the lives of over 20 people. Would you hire them if they actually said that to you face to face? There are some people that are allowing, bad criminals to work for, and for some, run your businesses. Yeah, there are 8 people staying in the hotel and 1 is paying. Lie to your family. Let's find out whose family first. Whose family? PU wanted to fly out. Paul Dutton. SE. OL. Sadie Oliver. Sadie Oliveira. Alright, that's it for the names. What did they lie to the family about? Never have I ever. Jen? Crap my pants. Okay. That seems weird. And charades. Well, they're clearly a game player. With this shit my pants, did they say that they said Paul or Pete? It seems real petty though, but I'm guessing if they lie about that, they'll lie about a lot of shit. I don't know how this shit's gonna go. Have more than 1 speeding ticket in 1 day. They're just a compulsive liar. Tell me more about this. It's real bad when you, in your whole entire lifetime, you have lied more than you've told the truth. I mean, consistently. They don't know how to defend oneself in the right way. Yeah, they don't come to your defense either. I guess this is a what are you doing with them type of message. How many times have you been in situations? I'm going to start just saying what people want to say through me now. How many times are you going to be put in situations where you look at them and expect them to say something and now you're just left looking like a fool? She flashed several people as well. This is definitely what is this, constant bad luck? I guess someone needs to hear this. Usually I'm the voice. It's not always of reason. But people need to hear certain things to give them that extra push to make a certain decision. You're a divine masculine. Yeah, you're a man's man. But not like this, Pop saying. I know you're a man's man, but like this, she must be real rough looking. Or you found out that this is actually a man. Yeah, you're a loyal person. What are you doing? I feel so shocked right now. You're loyal to the wrong people and you're closed off. You know, you could be an Aquarius or an Aries. I mean, just you being in someone's life makes their life better. You're bearing no fruit from this. Injure. They were just put in your life to injure you. To hurt you. Did this person actually, did you get into a physical thing and you were surprised at how strong they were, or the way that they guarded themselves or defended themselves was more like a man than a woman? And you've known women who can actually physically defend themselves. So it wasn't that. It was something that made you feel uncomfortable as a man to be in a relationship with this type of person. I'm starting to feel gay. Did you have a wife or something? You had everything that you could have possibly wanted. What went wrong? And they like to hurt other people. Are you a detective? I'm so confused with this. If you're not a detective, but I feel like somebody is, and you can't see clearly what's going on here. It's just laziness. This is, you're afraid to start over. You never used to be like this. You had this wish fulfillment, they sent you a message too, didn't they? And what happened? This is a marriage. You were on the right path when you were with this one. The second that you separated from this woman, your whole life went to shit. I can't believe that there's nobody that's in an actual human suit that has the balls to tell you the truth about this situation. So here it is. Here we are, we're doing it through her. Yeah, you had passion for life. I feel like I'm going to cry. I actually wanted to get up out of bed every day. I would go for runs. I traveled. Yeah, look, I would get up, go for a walk. Even if you were struggling, I feel like this woman stood by your side. If they're not a Taurus, but look at this relationship. This could even be a best friend for some of you. That you had a best friend, and it's a female, no doubt. And they were completely committed to you. What happened? This was your best friend. You left them alone at night. Did you leave this one alone too much and she went with someone else? You excluded her. You went out of your way to exclude. What is going on? You went out of your way to exclude this one, and you let this one in? The reason that you're insecure is what I'm hearing is because of this relationship, this friendship, this roommate, something. You never hear anything positive. Like I said, they never defend you, which also would be they never give you compliments either. This is why you feel this way about yourself. I'm completely mind blown that you're just okay sitting in this toxic situation day in and day out. Excelsior, do you remember that? See, this one, when you're going through something, when you were going through some type of dark time, or you have rages or episodes, right? It's some type of flip outs, they call them. You call them, or your pop does. This one gives you your space. She leaves you alone. I'm guessing the other one comes in and she tries to make it worse. Well, she weasels her way in she smooth talks you, and then she's getting paid to bring chaos into your life. She's actually getting paid to do this. You are targeted, my friend. You talk about other people getting targeted, and not everybody talks about being targeted like some. Some it's the only thing that they talk about, right? So this one could be targeted as well, but they just stay to themselves. I don't feel like they make a big deal out of it. You used to be a master problem solver. Now your life is full of problems. Luckily, I'm hearing, you still have a way out. Yeah, this was a blessing. And what happened? Were you on this? You were going through something and you got thrown out, or you had some type of episode in your life, and then there was this blessing in disguise, which I'm guessing was this one here. Repay the favor is what I just heard. Please repay the favor. I'm close to being disgusted, and you always said that my opinion mattered most to you. You never used to be this prideful and egoic. Well, you actually sit like this, he said. I watch you, and you sit like this when it comes to certain things. You need to plan an escape. I thought that's what you were doing. Gwen or wait. No. Glee. What happened in the sleep? Did you break down or something and it was sleeting? She won't, this person won't even, when it snows, I don't know if you live in an area where it's what gives, I just heard, where it snows or something, she doesn't do anything around the house. I want you to do, he's saying, just do me a favor, and then Mom, Lorraine, is coming in and saying, just do me a favor and be more of an observer and sit to yourself the way you always do. You're doing it anyway. You're alone in this thing anyway. The only part they play is to give you a headache at this point. You see, your support system is gone, but not your entire support system is not gone. But they're showing me someone that can't even pour rock salt. Did you fall and get injured because you came up the driveway and shit? This is a horrible friggin' person. So severe. If you're punishing yourself for something, do you feel like you're not good enough or something? Oh, that's what it is. What are you punishing yourself for? I lost my wife. For good though? I mean, you're losing weight, which is good. So I mean, silver lining, I guess, right? You light up a room like a small bonfire and cause a similar amount of damage. You're okay, I got it. You're getting it confused. See, both of these women they can do a lot of damage, but the one, it's a different way that she does it. She lights up a room. The other one could literally have set your room on fire by accident. That wasn't an accident. She goes out of her way to rub you the wrong way. You even lie to your friends because you know that your friends like your ex better. You're going to lose her for good because some of your friends were being respectful towards you. You could have said, I'm going to try and reach out to her, or I'm going to get back to her if she messaged you. And you want to leave her hanging. Is it because you gained weight? For somebody, you gained weight. For someone else, you lost weight. You're not happy with the way that you look. But some of your friends, you just sit in this bubble. Yeah, some of your friends were giving you the respect that they thought you deserved. They still believe you're a great guy. They see this as a clear message of, I no longer want her. I'm happy with what you. It's your actions that they're paying attention to, because you talk in circles now, and you don't even realize it. You're trying to talk yourself into. You're talking yourself out of being with your ex, and you try to talk yourself into being with this one right here. Now, it doesn't have to be a woman. This could be, but yeah, I feel like someone else is going to come around and offer this. They love her. Some of your friends are saying that they pay attention. You have some friends saying that this is the best thing that ever happened to you. Now, there are those that are planning on never speaking to you again, and they're even planning on moving closer to where your ex is. Others, they can't, and they're in the same boat as you, and that's why they're telling you it could always be worse, buddy. Could it, though? What's left? Death? Yeah, this is somebody that's like, damn, I'll be their husband. All right, for somebody here, your ex, she wants a husband, and she's in a situation where she could just need a man in her life that protects her. At the very least, I heard, I'm going to befriend her. You're crawling in your skin. You get up. This is your grandfather, Henry or Harold, saying, I watch you get up and sit down and watch you get up and sit down. I even see you itching. Do you remember what that meant when you started itching? Do you remember that conversation we had when we were playing cards? And I told you, no woman is worth losing your life for. But a woman that can give you life or bring life to you, that's the one that you keep. Your health is deteriorating. Your looks were at one point deteriorating. You did all this work on yourself just to go back? Did you get a key to a house too? At least do the right thing. You know what the right thing is. Send them a message. You sit in this Barker lounger or this chair. You've been eating since you got somewhere and you just lost all kinds of weight. And it's because if you walked away from this other one, because this is another story. You walked away from this person. You fixed yourself, or you did it when you left, and now you're somewhere else. You're in. Is this your grandfather's house or your father's house that you're in? And you're just walking. You're just walking around looking at shit. When are you gonna get on the ball, kid? Is what I heard. You never used to be this complacent, and you can approach anyone at any time, and you actually said that shit about yourself. If you don't act fast, what's going to happen is you're going to see somebody you know. It could even be a brother, I just heard. They're not going to let this one go to waste. What's going on at night? She gets these you get these messages at night. Did you give in again, or did you give in? There's a message that you got last night. To commit suicide. Did somebody try saying that too to get you to come back? You're not my grandson. For one of you, Paul, I just heard you're not my grandson anymore, and it doesn't mean you're a bad person. I just never knew you to be this intimidated by a woman. This was a dark. Were you married to somebody? This, you know what this feels like? A common law. That doesn't mean shit. Are you thinking that you have to split things in a common law marriage? Did somebody get a lawyer that's a lying sack of shit for one of you to try to tell you that you actually have to split assets in a common law marriage? That is a lie. Over a computer, you're not ready, they said. He said, you're clearly not ready if you're willing to see the person that destroyed your life over a computer. You were given enough money. Did you come into money to buy a new laptop? When you see, you know what they're saying? When you see what this person, the filters, I heard, when they show up and you see what they look like, you're going to regret it, because while you're spending time with this, there's a possibility that somebody who wants your ex set up for this person to call you. Did you just get in town somewhere? In the city, at a hotel or something? That's for somebody else too. And it's just miraculously you got some kind of message. The man who wants your ex is behind it. He outsmarted you, kid. They've been working on themselves too. He knew you were never going to follow through with this, because it's been about 10 years since you followed through with something good. Poison me. Serious psychiatric help. You chose to be in that situation again. This is a different person, same mindset, same mental illness, same hurt and betrayal from something they're not over. You have to remember that. Just because they show up looking a certain way, that's not, I mean, come on. I don't know how old you are. You could be real young. You could be in your 20s. Some of you are in your 20s. And I understand, because you haven't had a lot of male guidance, but there are some where you had great men in your life. But please don't use the fact that I'm not here as an excuse to go backwards. And this is what he's showing me. You remember that? I don't know. That's just what he's saying. Do you remember this? Flow. Letting them fall wherever they fall. But this is what you're waiting for her to just fall in your lap. See, now that you're all shiny and new and shit, now somebody sees that as an opportunity, but somebody else sees this other one as something shiny and new as well, and they see they're going to wind up getting it. What's this dark? That somebody's setting you up to get locked up too. And then here's the light. You stay with the one who's dark, and I'll stay with the one who's light. That's what I heard. If I had to choose, see, these could be some guys that were connected to some dark shit, Divine Feminine. And if you're anything like me, you have a dark side, but you have to show that light side. I think that somebody they're not familiar with the kind of light that you have. I think that they see it as you'll be there and you'll sit there and you'll wait forever. That's not so. They could have a platform too. Somebody has a platform that this other one is super jealous of. They knew that this person who messaged you, they knew that your eyes were on someone else, and immediately, but they didn't work alone. I just heard Jonah, and I heard Nissan. A deadline. Now you're going to get a knock at the door. This other one could actually be showing up and saying, give me this, give me the key, give me whatever this is. He has documents in his back pocket. There could be a deed to a house even possibly, and he's holding a key in his hand here. Somebody's going to show up and say, let me finish what you started and you couldn't. Per usual, you half-assed something again. You've been there, done that. Is that what you said to somebody? I've been there, done that. I'm never going back to that again. You never used to be this insecure. It all has, have you not realized, this is your grandfather or father, and I'm going to leave it at this, Uncle Walt. Have you not realized how important it is, the type of woman that you have in your life, or man if you're gay? All right, it could be that somebody is even gay, Divine Feminine, and he didn't want to see you with somebody, so he wants to stay gay, but he wanted you to be by yourself. But there's somebody else here who's like, great for me, because I'm not gay, and I want this one. See ya.